Now will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much? Too much? Said I love you, babe.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah. To make another mob, to change another God, an angel from the Lord.
So just about set now. And today's starter, Clay Buchholz.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And this one is off and running. Misses outside, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Abreu makes the grab, one away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. And first offering is fouled off. Buchholz, in his 14th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Struck him out looking. Two down, bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, Orlando Cepeda. Late with the swing there. Two outs, bases empty. And downstairs.
I got a ball, one strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
One ball, two strikes.
And they'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Coors Field. And our pitcher in this game, Tarik Skubal.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
At the plate, Bobby Abreu. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
Swings through that one for strike two.
One ball.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid.
2 strikes.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Count's full.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Carlos Beltran, the next to hit. On the ground to third, and he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Back here in Denver, top of the second. Now the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. Buchholz back to work. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. That's outside. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. So digging in, Mike Lowell.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 6.
One of our cover stars is at the plate, Elly De La Cruz.
Yeah, the first Reds player to be featured on the cover of the show. That must be a cool feeling for him.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
1 down, runners at second and third.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Ball.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And the 1-0. Strike 1. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here at the top of the second. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous.
The count is full.
In the dirt. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Jorge Posada swings through it for strike 1. Next offering is downstairs. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. He sends one out the opposite way, and they take the lead. It's 4-0.
One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
And now it's going to be Jackson Holliday. That one's deep. It has the distance gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip. So 2 away with nobody on. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Hit in the air right field. And that one way back there. And that is way gone. He circles the bases. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Next to hit, Orlando Cepeda. Swings through that one.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That one outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now he'll turn for second, trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out inning. Bottom of the 2nd. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. First offering, and it just misses.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
On to Murray. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. Daniel Murphy up to the dish. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it just energizes that entire team.
Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 6.
2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Yeah, the batter now, Chase Headley.
Ball 1, no
and
strike.
misses inside. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball,
Hodges,
2 strikes.
the runner at first with 2 gone. Just missed the inside corner. 2-2.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Here's a 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Now here is Mike Lowell. just missed. One out, bases empty. And that skips into dirt. Swings and misses. And it's 2-1.
One strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Elly De La Cruz. He's lucky he didn't have to cough up part of his salary to Hunter Green earlier this year, Singy. Headley makes the catch, and we're back. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Jose Bautista. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The next offering misses. 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Outside corner, got him looking. Here's the catcher to hit, Ted Simmons. Foul ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That
One
misses.
ball,
Going to
2
count
strikes.
1 and 2. And that one missing low. Murray makes the play. 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Bobby Abreu. Off the plate inside. Ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And another ball. Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here at Coors Field. And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. First pitch just misses.
There's so much Clemente can do at the plate and in the field.
Swings through that.
About the only thing Clemente didn't have was elite speed. But the other 4 tools were as strong as anyone's in the game.
Check swing, no appeal. Roberto's number 1 tool had to be his rocket arm. The bat's not far behind, though. Tremendous opposite field power. Hauls it in, 1 away. Next is switch hitting first baseman, Eddie Murray. In there at the knees. Next offering is down low. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. First pitch misses. That one fouled off. In the air to left center, Ramirez has a beat on it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom four, now Ian Desmond.
The shortstop, Ian Desmond.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Clemente hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now
Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. First time up, he grounded to third. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
On to Murray. 2 away.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Ramirez, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that one fouled off. And there's a foul ball. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Rosario makes the play, and that'll do it. Back here in Denver, now it's going to be Jackson Holliday.
Jackson Holliday.
Buchholz back to work. Pitch misses. Ball 1. And another ball.
2-0 count. Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Holliday aboard here at first with nobody out. That one inside. And the count is 1-1.
You know, this group of hitters putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Runner goes again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective. Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
And a foul ball. And he swings through that one.
0-2 is the count.
Nice grab. To second, pulls him off the bag. Here's Eddie Rosario. Both 2 in this one.
Rosario. Now pitching.
The left-hander on now, Mark Davis.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Outside. Bases loaded, nobody out, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one in the dirt, and it's 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Late on that fastball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the third baseman, Mike Lowell. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And there's a ball.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
There's a swing and a drive, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul. That one missed. One out, bases full. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
De La Cruz batting with one down, takes a strike. And that one fouled off. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count is 2-2. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Stepping in, Roberto Clemente. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. That takes care of Clemente. And welcome back to the ballpark. So here's Murphy now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Oh, look at the stop. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering, and it just misses.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it, gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chase Headley. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Headley tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up. 2 down, nobody on. Back foot slider struck him. New inning getting started, and now Eddie Murray. Ball 1 there. Now a chance for Carlos
For the
Beltran.
Killers, the center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
That's
Oh,
off the
that's off the
inside
plate.
corner. And we are underway. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
That splitty's a
One
pretty
ball, one
nasty
strike.
pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Off the
That's it.
plate
Ball
inside.
2.
It's 2-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Mike Trout.
Batting second, the right fielder, Mike Trout.
And that is out of play. Strike 2. 1 out, bases empty.
0-2 is the count.
Good job to fight that one off. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. Got all of that one. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 1-0. Chipper Jones now in the box, comes up empty
0-1.
with a swing there. Next
1-1.
offering is in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run.
Batting fourth, the
That's
first
out number
baseman,
2.
Vladimir
Guerrero. Junior now. Vladdy measures 6 feet 2 inches, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in Canada. 2 out, space is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hard hit left side. Sends it across to first, and that is that. Now it's the right fielder, Bobby Abreu. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Gets under it and pops it up. Trout on his horse. And there's one down. So up next, Carlos Beltran. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And that one wrapped foul. Man at first, one away. Outside low. And the count 1-2. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Abreu at first, one gone. In the dirt, blocked. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
First and second, one out. Manny Ramirez getting ready to hit. Check swing, called strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Fought off foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Daniel Murphy up to the dish. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
And that's
Ball,
off
inside.
the inside edge. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. And we're back. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose
Clemens back to
Ramirez.
work. That's inside. On the ground, out to short. Desmond tosses to first. One out in the second. Cal Raleigh now at the plate. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS.
Raleigh.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. And they get the out. Two down, bases empty. Digging in, Ketel Marte. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team.
Marte.
Swing and a foul straight back. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. That one the other way. Throws across the diamond. They get the out. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges, going on.
0-1.
Next offering is outside.
Ball, that's out.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Foul ball there. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Man at second. And he grounds one to the right side. Marte, the throw to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Jose Bautista. First pitch,
inside.
just misses. Late swing, fouled off. And a count 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And the next pitch is way outside. Inside, just missed.
That's a really good take.
Line drive, base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game. So the lineup flips over. And now the right fielder, Bobby Abreu.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a slow roller. Marte over to first. Inning over. Back here in Denver, on to the third inning. Juan Soto now. And that skips in the dirt. A little bit low.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Here's a 2-1. Hit in the air, left field. Snags it on the run. One down. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Fires across the diamond. Lindor retired. Back to the top of the lineup. Carlos Beltran digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. That one the other way. Desmond whips it to first. They don't come much closer than that. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ian Desmond. And that one sliced foul.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter. So digging in, Carlos Beltran. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Beltran makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Here's Trout. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Misses. 1-2 the count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Out to short. Desmond tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So up next, Chipper Jones.
Good upside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And that's off the outside edge. And it's 1-0. Jones, 36 years old, and he's usually a third baseman, but today starting in the outfield.
Well, this probably feels like a day off a little bit, going from that hot corner where you got to be on your toes every single pitch to being able to relax a little bit and have more time to react in the outfield.
Go ahead run on base. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Murphy. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Swing and a foul straight back. And the 0-2. And a ground ball to first. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Gil Hodges will hit next.
Baseman,
a double and a run scored his first time up. Just missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
This to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And that quickly 2 away. And now Chase Headley. On the ground. On to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in Denver, ready now for the 5th inning. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Inside, almost got him.
Ball, that's down.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. See you later. And that should quiet this home crowd. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1. Raleigh batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 away here in the 5th. Here's Ketel Marte. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Marte leads off first with 1 away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. Marte around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Ripped right field. That's back there.